on the back of it, though. Straight up Nerd City over
When
here.
he says we, he means in the royal sense.
Right. Well, Kate and I both have the same hoodie.
Turtle.
Don't give me the turtle thing. The crackle's fixed and then unfixed. I'm sorry. Hopefully that fixes it, but we'll wait in any case. I'm opening up with a little bit of Binding of Isaac today. Moving on to Goofball goals after that, which is going to be... It'll be interesting. Let's put it that way.
I can never remember the title.
When I try to say
it,
I go through the same thing. I was like, I'm playing soccer. Squap soccer.
It's soccer.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And during our final section, a little bit of Worms. I think it's Revolution.
Yeah, it's Revolution.
With some special guests.
Some friends.
Nick, I've got a great idea for you for a video game.
Okay, let's hear it. Is it a turtle?
Worms Revolution X.
All right, I'm completely in.
You play as the 4 characters from Aerosmith. Or every team has all 4 members from Aerosmith.
And do we shoot CDs at each other?
Yeah.
And wear leather jackets, because that would be bomb-ass shit.
And the best item, instead of Concrete Donkey, it's Love in an Elevator.
No, it could still be Concrete Donkey, because it's my idea.
All right, fair enough. Let's do our seed today, Nick. Looking at the last seed that we did, I know that you did the last 4, so why don't you do the first 3 this time?
All right, lucky 7s.
777.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take unlucky 4s. 4, 4, 4, 4.
Damn, that's 4 4s. All right.
3 7s, 4 4s.
3 7s, 4 4s.
Enable seeded random. Start, Isaac. Let's do this. I'm ready. Curse of the Labyrinth. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Why is it me that's responsible? You also had a larger than normal part of that.
Yeah, but it's not like it doesn't take the sum of all fears or anything like that.
It's a Tom Clancy book.
I thought you were gonna say a Tom Hanksy book, and I was
that's
like,
no,
nah,
Tom Hanksy book.
It's Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman, man.
It's a Tom Goatsy book.
Tom Waitsy book.
Tom.
It wakes up during the night and bites your toenails.
Tom waits for no man. We know that.
I would wait for him. I would easily if he came and played a location that was convenient for me.
Oh, he'll come. You won't
Don't
wait.
be gross about it. How are you doing, Nick? It's been 2 days.
Yeah, today was an interesting day. So I went to the doctor the other day, and I got some blood work today done. So I got a lot of blood drained out of my body.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm kind of a little woozy from that. But
did they give you a chocolate bar or something, or some cookies, or some concentrate orange juice?
They didn't give me shit, actually.
They didn't give you shit after that. How much blood did they take?
Door, all of it, way more blood than I've ever given before.
For real?
Yeah, it was a lot of blood. But I went to Dunkin' Donuts after that and got some tea and a breakfast sandwich. So.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Did the tea get you super looped because you had less blood in your body?
Well, the thing was, they kind of got my order weird. I ordered a sweetened peach tea.
Okay.
And I guess they just put a ton of peach in there or something, the syrup or flavoring or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it just tasted like terrible chemicals, so I couldn't drink it.
Fair enough.
And I found this out by the time I was already a mile away in my car, so I didn't want to go back.
Did you go through the drive-thru or did you go in to order?
I went to the drive-thru.
Good on you.
It's a fatal mistake.
Good
I
on
do it
you,
a lot.
mate. One time I went through the drive-thru. It's been a long time since I told the story about my university housemate, Jeff, who is, I've gone on record saying many times, straight up the smartest idiot I've ever met in my entire
Jeff
life.
Osborne?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a genius. Flat out. And he's not a savant, right? It's not like he's eccentric and intelligent. He's just a dumb genius.
Okay.
We went to Michael A. L. Fox drove us through the drive-thru at McDonald's, and I ordered some chicken McNuggets or something. Fox got a Big Mac, and Jeff got a cheeseburger, or not a cheeseburger, a McChicken. It's not that relevant. But then we got the bag, we paid, and we drove away. We didn't have a McChicken. So Jeff, in his infinite wisdom, refused to pay Fox for the McChicken that he bought because it didn't exist, right? So Fox was out the bill, and he's like, "Why should I have to pay? I didn't get a McChicken." And Fox is like, "Well, you ordered it." And it's like, you're not wrong, but you're being a total dick about it, basically.
He's just moving the onus over to the person who ordered instead of taking responsibility himself.
Exactly. He also, when we first moved into a house together, he had a long-term girlfriend who lived not in the same city that we were in, so he had to use long distance all the time.
Right.
So he came with this phone bill and was like, "We're gonna split the phone bill 7 ways," because we lived in a 7-person house. And I was like, I've never like used this phone, and I don't need long distance, so I'm just not gonna pay it. And he's like, well, yeah, but you should pay like everything equally, because otherwise people will get mad at you. And I was like, well, I went through the phone bill, and it was like $200, and I was like, you did like $180 worth of these calls.
Oh my
and
god!
It became like a big house arbitration thing. Eventually, it was just he ended up paying every phone bill from that point onwards as a result of his long distance.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
He is a goddamn genius, though.
Well, the things you just described, I don't feel like they're necessarily a matter of being a genius or not. They just kind of feel like he just didn't want to pay for stuff.
All right, maybe he's the cheapest genius I know.
I mean, that's my take on it. I mean, I'm not trying to attribute any kind of malice to him because I don't even know the guy, but, you know, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I still don't see the genius part of this. Well, I'm not telling you about... I'm not going to give you any more identifying information about my friend, but he's a smart man. Outside of social situations. I also he used to make his own beer, and he might still, I don't know. But he would package it in these like plastic bottles, almost like I don't even know what the US measurement would be, but like a 12-ounce Coke bottle.
Okay.
Plastic one. And we were going to this club, and he's like, dude, I've got this great idea to save so much money on alcohol at the club. I'm just gonna bring in my homebrewed beers. And we're like, well, how the hell are you gonna do that? And he's like, I'm just gonna put them in my backpack and wear them like to the club. So we walked there, and the whole way we're like, dude, you're an idiot. They're never gonna let you in with that backpack. And he's like, nah, dude, just trust me, I'll make it work. And then we went to the door, and the bouncer like let Fox can corroborate the story, by the way. The bouncer let like the people in front in. There was like 5 or 6 of us, and then he tries to get in, and the bouncer opens up his backpack, and he's like, why do you have like 12 bottles in here? And he's like, it's just Coke, man. They're just Coke. What? And then the bouncer was like, you can't bring that in here. And he's like, oh, really? Really, man? And then he just like walked home. It was like a half-hour walk home.
Oh, he walked home.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I was thinking that might have been one of those ideas that's just so crazy that it might work.
There is no way that would ever work.
Maybe you get that one dude that's just like, I don't care.
Even if you were bringing Coke into a bar, I don't think they would...
No, I know. It's dangerous on all fronts, because then you could be selling it or some shit.
Yeah, like, or I don't even know, but they sell it in there, so it's like, you know, there's a lot of reasons why that would never
competition.
Work. But his feigned, like the idea that he could not fathom that somebody wouldn't let him into the bar because he was bringing his own alcohol.
Well, that was hopeful optimism. I think he
so.
Probably believed that he wasn't getting in, but he wanted to think it anyway.
Okay. I like Super Mega Loser in chat. Says, you should have said it's just piss, man. Just bringing bottles of my piss into the bar. Yeah, okay.
That's gonna end well.
Anyway, that's my friend.
You belly shots of piss off the bar.
Gross. How's it going, Nick? How you doing?
So far run's going fine.
Yeah?
Nothing really noteworthy to talk about yet.
A little bit of a boring one so far.
Yeah, so far, it's okay. I'll take this rather than just getting wrecked.
Yeah, I guess. Did you get 1 cube of meat?
So far I have not gotten a cube of meat, but I am fighting Pin right now.
Okay. Forget I said anything.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you probably meant for me to have finished the next boss already.
Right.
Okay. My chat's upset that my title isn't updating. Yeah, I hit the button like 20 times. It's just giving me an error, so that's Twitch. Sorry.
Twitch is having some Twitch-issues.
Yeah. Nothing new. Also not the end of the world, because who cares? Just the title. People seem to put a strangely large amount of importance on the title of the stream sometimes.
Remember that time that one guy threatened to like call the Twitch police on my ass? We were playing like some kind of game that wasn't in the Twitch database.
Yeah, I remember.
I chose something that was like the most similar that we could get to, and he's like, I'm gonna report you to the admins. This isn't like some game that nobody's played in the past 14 years. This is something completely different. Oh, Jesus.
It was a breach of TOS, man.
I don't think it is.
No, it's not. I could see someone going to that argument just to be a dick.
There, you got it right there, basically. Just to be a dick. Oh, the worst damage of all time, but that's okay. This run's pretty wild so far, Nick. I don't want to.
I thought it was pretty average a second ago.
Well, I mean, it's got some.
Got wild.
It's got some weirdness associated with it.
It's like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Twists and turns.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit like a roller coaster ride. Except I don't know where it's going to end. Most roller coaster rides kind of end, you know, back where they started, hopefully.
Unless you play Roller Coaster Tycoon, sometimes you'll launch them off into the freaking field next to the place.
I don't think I'm going to take that.
Sometimes you make the tips kiss, too.
Sorry, excuse me?
In Roller Coaster Tycoon. You made the tip kiss.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, back when we were docking.
It was a big attraction of the show, I think.
I'd say. It's just a big attraction in general. Okay.
Alright, cube of meat. Mission accomplished.
Are you done with your floor, Nick?
Unless I can somehow get some hearts out of it, I think so, yeah.
Alright. So I re-rolled the first thing that,
The sacrificial dagger or Loki's horns?
No, neither. I re-rolled the 8-ball from Pin.
Oh, gotcha. The boss thing.
And as a result, I ended up getting a second cube of meat. So I have 2 cubes of meat at the end of the first series of floors. But then, I guess, or on the Caves Part 1, the boss was Pestilence. So now I've got a 3rd level cube of meat, but I'm not even sure if I want to pick it up.
You don't want to maybe tell me where the secret room is on the Cellar XL, do you?
I don't think I knew, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do 1 bomb, and if I don't get it, I'm moving on.
I don't think that I knew.
Damn, I didn't get it.
Whatever, let's take 3rd level cube of meat. It's zany, sort of. I did take the spirit hearts.
I don't think people see it that often anymore, honestly, so I think it's fine.
I used to be of the opinion that the Meat Boys, they trended upwards as you got more cubes of meat, right?
Right.
But now I'm very staunchly of the opinion that 2nd level Meat Boy is a lot better than 3rd level Meat Boy.
I agree, actually.
But I don't know if 4th level Meat Boy is better than 2nd level Meat Boy. And then there's a very realistic chance that I get the 4th level Meat Boy. So I think I want to take 3rd level Meat Boy for now, just because 4th level Meat Boy so rarely gets seen.
I'm having a bit of a brain fart. I can't actually remember what 4th level Meat Boy even is.
It's just a bigger and higher damage version.
Oh, okay.
And this actually is that rare run where I have the chance to get a 5th cube of meat. Because I got 2 on the first series of the first XL floor. So I could get a 4th level Meat Boy and a 1st level meat, which would be like definitely better than a 2nd level Meat Boy, probably.
I don't think I've ever done that in Isaac ever.
It's extraordinarily rare. It is not the most likely outcome.
Think about how boring that run's going to have been to have led to that many cubes of meat dropping.
Right, I mean, you end up losing out on a lot, because that's like 5 bosses that could have given you something else.
Yeah. Yeah, are you gonna become freaking guppy like that? It's not
well,
good.
they're in different item pools, Nick.
Oh.
But also
Nobody knows that.
the first deal with the devil was terrible, so I might be on deals with the angel. So I don't even know, to be honest with you.
I'd also like to get like 1 run where I don't get Caves XL or something XL at all for the whole run. Seems so rare now.
That's pretty rare. XL floors, they're fine, sort of.
They're fine. They're kind of tedious sometimes. Sometimes I just want to play the game more normal.
Well, I mean, they're objectively worse, but like you're usually done with 1, or you're gonna get 1 to begin with. Kind of like a foregone conclusion on every run.
The worst is obviously starting the run with that.
Exactly.
Keys right off the bat.
The worst is definitely if you start with them, or Depths or Utero XL when you really need to deal with the devil is just like, all right, well, fuck me, I guess. Yes, I know with 9 lives you can get more cubes of meat. I don't have 9 lives though. Maybe I'll get it though. I mean, this is a seed or an NLSS Isaac run.
Yeah, 3 7s, 4 4s. That's how you remember.
Yeah, you can play it. You can play it with yourself.
You can definitely play with yourself if you like.
I put it in there.
You can play with it yourself.
That's not how I. That's not how I oriented those words, myself, Nick.
You can play with him yourself.
All right, that's like you're just taking it too far now. You've been playing any video games over the past couple of days, Nick?
I don't know what those even are. I found out about this crazy soccer game the other day, and I was like, holy crap. Like, what even is this?
Now we're gonna play it.
It's one of the rare times where you actually take me up on a Nick game at like almost face value. I'm pretty grateful, honestly. I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah?
Well, the online works, so that's a good start.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Twitch is pretty fucked up right about now. Yeah, I've heard that. I think Twitch is having some issues, and that's why. Like Kate was like, it just doesn't load. I was like, oh shit, that sucks pretty bad.
All right, thanks for that, Pestilence. Freaking drop me in with a bomb right in my face.
Hope I get another spirit heart.
Oh, that's real bad news. I already died.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Hello.
Kate, I died.
You came in here to watch the NLSS.
Twitch is not loading for me.
This is like, it's like the BC storm that we had yesterday. I am gonna sacrifice the Eternal Heart that I got to reroll the item that's in here. Even though I should have just gotten the Eternal Heart later, but I guess it wouldn't have mattered. It's whatever, it's fine. Hey, that's a lot better.
This wasn't the time when they said there was that maintenance, right? That was like early in the morning.
Yeah, that was early in the morning. I don't know what's up with it today. I'm guessing the maintenance maybe effed something up. YouTube was effed up last night too. It wouldn't load comments. Yeah. Scares the shit out of you, man. When you go to like Creator Studio, which is where you look at like all your metadata and like how your livelihood is doing, and it's like when you get comments, they'll appear here. I'm like, excuse me, excuse me, YouTube. I've had comments before.
We heard you don't have a channel yet. Would you like to start?
Yeah. Oh, that's my favorite. Yeah. Would you like tips on how to upload a video? Oh, I'm just signed in on the wrong account. Okay. Thank God.
I actually they did one of those pop-ups like dynamically while I was looking through my own comments one day, and this was like last year, and it was like, hey, you know you have your own channel. Would you like to try uploading a video to it? And I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, what?
I have like a heart attack probably once a week. Just like, oh, okay.
Somewhat a vested interest in this not being new news to me at this point. Like,
I also like that since they did that update like last year, they have that tip that shows up on your sidebar. So it'll say things like, use custom thumbnails. And then once you've done all the tips, like, you know, put good descriptions on your videos. The last tip is just grow your audience. And it's like, no shit. Like, I mean, duh? That was such awful damage.
It's like the point of the whole thing.
Twitch is alive.
Twitch is alive. I'm gonna hit the button again. Error updating broadcast.
Nick, you're not really gonna like your Necropolis.
It's okay. I don't have to do it because I changed my seed to like 808.
You changed your seed?
Yeah. Not because I have any personal vendetta against that seed. I thought it was fine. I just kind of wanted something with some variety based on the items I just had.
This one's a little weird.
First item in this, by the way, was toothpicks.
It's been showing up a lot lately.
I think Edmund adjusted the rate.
The toothpick slider,
to mess with you.
It's because the Binding of Isaac has always online DRM, so he can see if the game's being too easy, and then he can just pull it down a little bit.
Yep. I think he's got stuff built in to do it automatically, honestly.
There's just two absolute rules about the Binding of Isaac. The first one is you always get chocolate milk on every run. And the second one is that you always get Able on every run. And it just happens. It's guaranteed, basically. I need to check and make sure Moobot's actually in chat. Oh, never mind. Tonka Shuffle just subscribed. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Welcome back, I should say. Do the Tonka Shuffle.
I think it's kind of maybe a little difficult to tell what's going on because probably people can't even get to the stream.
Nick, I'd like to ask you to rank the Tex-Mex foods. And unlike your bullshit cop-out with the sauce rankings, you have to put something on the bottom.
Okay, I've never eaten at Tex-Mex.
What do you mean you've never eaten at Tex-Mex?
Are you... Wait, what are you asking?
Have you ever eaten at sushi? Or at Chinese?
Tex-Mex is a place, is it not?
No, Tex-Mex is a genre.
You want me to rate Mexican food?
No, Tex-Mex. I don't want you to rate, like, mole. Mole.
I don't know. Can you go first? I don't know what the hell you're trying to ask.
All right. Well, you got like burritos, quesadillas, enchiladas, tacos, nachos. There you go. You got all the.
Who's nachos? Nachos.
That was the worst execution of that joke that I have ever heard.
No, it was the perfect one. Thank you, by the way, to Quentin's Donger for the donation of $3.33. Who says, I've been struggling with anxiety, depression recently, and just wanted to thank you guys for never failing to make me feel better. Heart. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I know what that's like, and it sucks, and I hope you feel better, and thank you for the donation.
Yeah, best of luck.
And also thank you to Harmful Penguin for the 2069 donation. Thank you very, very much for that. Hey, Nick, I love the stream, and I think Indie Impressions is the best series on YouTube. I'm grateful for all the games.
Fuck me, I guess.
and your great analysis. Keep up the great work, friend. Thank you very much. And also, this is the person that said that I didn't get your donation last night or last time we streamed. I don't know what happened there. I looked all over for it. I did not see one in there. So you should check if you actually got charged for it. And if you did, like, probably, you know, undo that because never went through. But thank you very, very much for the donation. Much appreciated. And thank you for the kind words. Northernlion's not too happy about it, but what are you going to do? Can't please everybody, right?
Right, yeah. Had a subscriber named Ricola, Ebola. Hey, I'm trying to do a shout out here, Nick. I was quiet during your shout outs. You be quiet during my shout out for Chili89 here. Chili is another Tex-Mex food. A lot of people think it's invented in Mexico. It's actually invented in, can't remember if it's San Antonio or El Paso, but it's one of the two. There you go.
Tex-Mex is simply poorly executed Mexican food.
That's not true. There are specific foods that had their origin in Tex-Mex. You can't be snobby about this. It's like, oh, you know, post-rock is just shitty rock. No, it's a different thing.
It's after rock. That's what the post is for.
Yeah, okay.
It's like post-hardcore.
Yeah, okay.
Not music about posts.
Right, yeah,
like
that's...
the mail system.
That's, the Beatles did that. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Oh,
wait a minute. Actually, there's a band called the Postman Syndrome, and
Sure,
I would
yeah.
say it's post-hardcore, so does that mean that it's postman rock?
You can post that to, like, our shower thoughts. You'll probably get, like, 1,000 upvotes.
Yeah.
The Exoteric and to Demons. Thank you for the subscription as well. Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. This Necropolis floor is absurd. And Cryptic Pest, same to you. I guess Twitch is indeed working again and making
came
up for
back.
lost time.
What do I like for Tex-Mex food? I actually like nachos probably disproportionately more than some of the others, but quesadillas are fantastic as well.
Where do you
so
fall
those would be my
on-
top two.
Where do you fall on nachos as a meal?
I don't like to believe in it as a meal, but I do it anyway sometimes. Does that make sense? Like, I'd prefer to think of it as a snack, but I've eaten it as a meal before.
Okay. Also, nachos, man, always so expensive.
Always? Really?
Oh,
You
yeah.
Never gotten a good deal?
Not in a long time. I think nachos have become like a symbol
They're
of the
premium?
nouveau riche, basically.
Oh.
You know,
That's
it's like buying caviar or something like that. I'm always like, nachos, they're so expensive.
It's those premium ingredients, man. They got, like, the Angus beef. And
Sometimes.
They've got the sour cream, black olives, and the guac.
Okay, sometimes. Oftentimes they'll charge you extra for guac.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's bullshit. Guac should be involved every time.
Giant Squid 1, thank you for the subscription.
And
as well.
Chili89, thank you very, very much. And you're our first sub for the day on my side. Thank you so much for that.
Spooty 1, or Spoot Tione, that's...
Spudione.
I was trying to be clever there, but it didn't
Spudione.
necessarily work. But thank you as well.
You go Italian with it, though. Spudione.
Yeah, I mean, we could offend, like, multiple groups. You already offended Texans, Mexicans, and now the Italians as well.
Texicans.
That's probably substantially worse, yeah. When you're in a hole, keep digging.
Wait, I'm part Italian. Can't I say that?
I think that actually continues to make it worse. I don't think that makes it any better at all.
But Rob uses that excuse all the time, and I believe him. Why don't you believe?
Why would you believe Rob? He's Italian.
I believe everything Rob says.
You can't
He's a nice
trust
guy.
him. No, he's he's all right.
Good guy. Also, Giant Squid 1 is a pretty good guy or gal. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the Quarry.
NL, what's your favorite egg dish? You know, I'll keep it workmanlike. I really like a fried egg sandwich, like for
Oh,
breakfast.
so good.
With like a little cheese, maybe a breakfast meat, like a sausage round or a little bit of bacon or ham, anything along those lines.
Do you ever do weird egg preparations like poached?
That's not weird. That's like
Well, alternative, I should have said.
I rarely poach an egg.
It can be really satisfying, though, when you get a nice
Sure,
poached
yeah,
egg.
no, I don't disagree with you there.
Nick, what's 9 plus 10? 69.
Yeah, that's very true. Call me Roman. Thank you for the subscription as well. There you go.
Wow,
I just
apparently
did it.
Twitch is back in force.
Yeah, I've noticed. I'm a little self-conscious about it. Very Canadian egg sandwich. That would be just P-meal bacon.
Bacon ham.
That would be P-meal bacon. And maybe like a toasted Montreal bagel.
Yum, I think. And thank you to Zarkanite for the subscription. I was a little late on that one, but much appreciated.
This is an exceptionally large floor.
I'm confident you have the skills to pay the bills.
I could win on this one, and I can't really guarantee it. It's a little bit
fun run.
up in the air. It's not even really. It's okay. It's a little bit more of a survival game than your average Isaac run.
Zarkanite, I didn't read all the donations yet, but I'll do it in a moment. I just don't want to just completely dominate the conversation with just donations.
It is something that comes up a lot. People are like, you know, the whole first hour of the stream is just donations and subscriptions. We might have to revert to a what we used to do during the news section, where, I mean, it's a quality problem to have. I'm not like complaining about it, but you know, the people watch on YouTube and then they're like, you know, why is there just no discussion happening in the first hour? Like, okay, that's a valid point. You know, you don't. You fund PBS so that you can watch the shows on PBS, not just so that you can listen to the telethon all day. It's my philosophy on things.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm also being very lazy this run. Like, I've made some mistakes. Should have picked up Guppy's tail earlier. That was dumb. That's pretty.
Usually when I think of laziness in Isaac, it usually comes down to I just didn't feel like playing in the arcade for that long.
Yep, that's a big one. Just like not playing min-max perfectly.
Not bare optimal.
Exactly. And Al, besides poutine, what is the most Canadian type of food? I think it's probably got to be Nanaimo bars.
Oh, I never heard of that. Do they taste like dirt?
No, they're actually really, really delicious. It's like it's not a candy bar, but it's like a dessert bar. Has like mint flavored cream in it.
Mint flavored cream.
Yeah, it's good. Other Canadian foods. Tourtière is pretty Canadian, like a French Canadian style meat pie. Butter tarts, super delicious.
Can we go back to this tourtière? How does this differ from like a shepherd's pie or something?
Shepherd's pie is just when you put like mashed potatoes, corn, and ground beef in like a bowl and stir it, right?
I mean, it's got like nice brown top to it, but it is those things.
It differs from a shepherd's pie because it's not fucking disgusting.
Oh, come on. I would totally be willing to try your tourtière if you would just meet me in the middle on
Dude,
this
tourtière is delicious. Tourtière is basically like take like a gamey meat oftentimes, you know, like an elk or a venison or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then you kind of ground it up, mix it with some onions and some herbs, and then you just basically put it in like a pie crust and bake it.
But I like all those things. Why would I...
What's the problem?
I don't think there is a problem, actually.
Yeah,
I think everything's fine.
If you like all those things, that's a good thing. I like tourtière as well. Tourtière is delicious.
I'm a big fan of meat pies in general.
Yeah, I'm all down with the meat pies. I had a shepherd's pie, I'll admit, it's not fair, but when I went to this daycare facility when I was like really, really young, probably like...
It's a baby egg.
Probably 4 or 5 during the summers, like there used to be this daycare counselor who would just take like a big Tupperware container with the filling ingredients for shepherd's pie and eat it straight up with a spoon when it was cold. And even as like a 3-year-old, I was like, what the fuck? And that counselor's name was J. Smith OTI. The rest of the story is seriously real, though. So that turned me off for a while. I also, one time, and I don't know how much of this is twisted by the fact that I was, like, really young, so my memory might be slightly off about this, but I swear to God, she ate a whole Subway party sub, like, by herself during the lunch break. Like a 4-foot-long Subway sandwich.
The party subs are like the size of bigger than a whole table.
Well, it was, you know, you can get them in various sizes. I thought I remember it being 4 feet. But I was very young, so it could have just been a foot long. But this
4 foot. I don't know if I can handle that.
This is what I remember.
Chat, what's the biggest sandwich you've ever eaten?
Mine would probably be a foot long. I don't think I've ever gone over it.
Yeah, I've never wanted to go over it. I've always been satisfied by
Well, I mean, there have probably been times when I've been like, I could eat another half foot of sandwich, but you don't want to be the guy who orders a foot long and then you come back and get another 6-inch later, because then you got to come up with an excuse. You go, it was for my kid, right? You know, I don't.
It's for my girlfriend. She's not here. It's okay though.
Yeah, it's like I can't live with that.
I'm just real hungry, actually. Can you just give me another one?
Should have picked up that HP, huh?
Don't ask questions.
This is a very quick run for a like not great one.
Have we ever done soups? Have we ever talked?
No, I don't
your
think so.
soups?
We can do soups though.
Do you have a top tier soup? Soup of the jour? How about that?
That sounds delicious. I'll have that.
Yeah, get a soup of the jour.
Okay, so I like all kinds of soups. My least favorite, my low tier, is seriously all cream soups, and that's on me. Cream-based soups just kind of gross me out a little
with
bit.
cream, huh? You really don't like the cream.
I don't like heavy soups. I prefer a broth-based soup as opposed to a cream-based soup. So that's on me. I recognize that's a very particular taste.
But you make an exception for clam chowder, yes?
No, clam chowder is part of that. I think it's one of the better cream-based soups. But if I had the choice between clam chowder and someone's like, "Oh, it's the best clam chowder in the city, huh?" and like a vegetable soup, I would take a vegetable soup.
What about the protein in the soup? That doesn't matter to you?
Doesn't really matter to me that much.
You like a beef barley? Would that do it for you?
That would be fantastic. I would be super into that.
Then you take out the beef and it's just barley. No, I wouldn't be in as.
I would still eat a barley soup. Yeah, I got no problem with that. So
It's kind of creamy though.
No, because it's a beef barley soup is in broth, not cream.
No, I know. It's just the barley kind of comes across creamy.
Barley is not creamy. It's weedy.
That seems creamy to
It's
me.
not. Barley is not creamy in the least. You gotta be talking. Whose creamy barley have you been eating, man?
I've been eating a lot of creamy barley lately. Okay though.
My favorite kind of soups, I really like a mulligatawny. You know,
I know what that is actually.
It's like an Indian style soup, and like a dal. So good.
A rolled dal.
Pretty much, yeah. You just take an author and kind of grind them up with some lentils, and there you go.
Poor guy.
And then, you know, like your standard, I don't really like noodles in my soup, but I'd still prefer a noodle broth soup to a, like a non-noodle cream soup.
Oh, Josh is in chat.
So like a chicken noodle doesn't really get me, but I prefer like a chicken and rice soup. I would get down with that as well.
Hi, Josh.
What about cold soups like gazpacho, chat? I like gazpacho, and I like vichyssoise as well.
Josh has had greater than foot-long sandwiches before.
That does not surprise me at all. Borscht,
Also, thank you to Riorus Me Nada for the subscription.
Borscht is delicious. I've had some good borsches in my time as well. And the borscht that I had was so good that I didn't even care that there was a dollop of sour cream served on top.
Coward's cream.
Maybe then we could finally get Michael A.L. Fox a job. Ooh, burn.
I'm really into like corn chowder, like chicken corn chowder. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Cream-based soups actually are my top tier. I like them a lot.
I know a lot of people love cream-based soups. That's totally
Cream
fine.
of broccoli, cream of spinach, cream of barley. That's not a thing.
Doesn't make any sense.
Beef
You could make it. You could make a cream of barley soup the same way you make a cream of wheat soup, but except
Who creams their wheat anyway?
it's not really. Yeah, we don't need to go into that.
Is that like how you get the lady marmalade out?
I only ever really have cream of tomato. I've never heard of that soup actually.
They're like a tomato bisque.
I'm not really into the tomato-based soups either, I'll admit. Like tomato soup. Don't really like it.
I mean, they're good for dipping. Like if you wouldn't be interested in that though.
I dip a grilled cheese in soup occasionally, yeah, or some breads, yeah. If
Wait,
they're good,
really?
If they're good quality, yeah.
Did I just find the loophole?
But the loophole in what?
Your bread integrity argument?
You gotta toast it first so that it retains the integrity after it's dipped.
Okay. Yeah, you just also can't dip it for too long either. There's a lot of factors involved. What about like a French dip? Do you dip that?
Yeah, that's not a soup though, that's a sandwich.
No, I know. It's just we're getting into soups and sandwiches now because of the whole grilled cheese
If I ordered a French dip and didn't dip it, I would be an idiot.
Well, you just wouldn't order it, is what I was
exactly, yeah, I would order a French dip and dip it, yes. Does jambalaya count as soup? I think it's in the soups and stews category. If you forced a delineation, I would suggest that it's more of a stew.
Stew, yeah. I would go stew on that.
Same with like a chili. I think chili is basically a meat stew, not as much of a soup. So
I've also seen various preparations of chili, though. Some are a little bit more loose, a little more watery.
Yeah, I would still classify it more as a stew, unless it was like really, really thin. Really thin.
That's actually really fun. You take like a really nice one of those, and you just put a whole bunch of cheese over the top of the bowl, and you just go to town on it.
All right, yeah, I can get down with cheese as an accoutrement to a fine chili.
You just melt it all on there. It's just like a skin on top of the chili.
Yeah, melted cheese with chili is delicious. You dip some cornbread in it. It's fantastic.
I don't think I've ever tried cornbread.
How does this happen? That you
I
love...
do tortilla chips in it.
Okay, that's also acceptable. You love corn... Chili does not have a category of its own, chat. That's... As much as I love chili, I make it all the time. I think it's delicious, but come on now. That's an insult to other soups that are, you know, deserving of their own categories in that case. Where's the mohingue category?
Yeah, where's that? I don't know what that is.
How do you love corn chowder, but you've never had cornbread?
What? I never said I didn't have cornbread. I just don't have it with chili.
Oh, the words that came out of your mouth were, I don't think I've ever had cornbread.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't add,
oh, man,
like
I must be real out of it then.
You didn't add a qualifier to the end of it.
Yeah, I made a mistake on that one. No, I have cornbread all the time. I actually have it with beans a lot.
Well, you got all, like, a third of the chili ingredients right there. Just finish the job.
No, like baked beans, though.
Ugh.
Goes better as, like, a sweet thing in my mind.
Zmod155. Thank you for the subscription as well.
There's different kinds of cornbread, though. Some are sweeter than others.
Why are we talking about soup? I don't give a shit about soup, you scumbags.
Scoop.
What? Soup is delicious. You know, there's a long time in my life where I just didn't like any soup at all, and that time was when I was a little baby. Are you a little baby?
You have a little baby's ice cream if you're a little baby.
You gonna cry if we keep talking about soup? Chili is not its own fucking category. This is some bullshit like, well, chili is its own religion. No, chili is a stew. It's a particular kind of stew. It doesn't deserve its own category. Its own category is chili. But that doesn't mean, like... let me put it this way. I would be hard-pressed to go to a restaurant that was like, we serve 50 different kinds of chili. I would be like, okay, just give me the best one, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's its own kind of category.
I don't think it matters.
Matters.
I've never actually been in an argument about what categories of things are like this except for today.
Well, and every show that we do.
No, but like with soup specifically.
Right. Spood Beast, thank you for the subscription.
I love me a good Spood Beast. Have you seen that video for the hoverboard?
I don't care.
The chat asked me what we think about that.
Every like 2 years, there's a hoverboard post on Reddit or on fucking IO9 or whatever.
Oh, I know.
And you know, for years, I'd watch them and be like, oh, that's coming soon, right? It just never comes out, man. It's the same, that's why when Reddit posts say like, major breakthrough in cancer research, and you just gotta take it with a grain of salt, right? Hopefully it's incredibly good news, but most of the time it ends up disappointing you.
Yeah, I know. It's a really sad thing that actually they haven't just come up with a really good hoverboard yet. But I don't think they're gonna anytime soon, and I don't think that one's gonna be it either.
Joseph Barkin, thank you for the subscription as well. Chili is its own category, mate, no arguments. That's ridiculous. That's like saying chicken noodle soup is its own category. Heinz tomato soup from a can is its own category.
Ew.
You're
Is that real?
You're messing with powers you shouldn't be messing with. If I put this down here and blow it up, is there any chance that I just get, like, a chest that gives me a deal with the angel item?
Nope.
You seem to be correct.
Like, they didn't even describe what the technology was, really, in that video, and when they showed it, it was, like, in this very controlled environment, and the thing was, like, barely off the ground at all, and it looked like it was probably sitting on some kind of special surface, so...
I don't even want hoverboards, man. Like...
I do.
As a society... We can barely locomote in 2 dimensions without, you know, causing major issues. I think we should master the 2nd dimension before we move to the 3rd one. We can barely master one direction. We go in the airport on those not escalators, but the moving walkways. People can't figure that shit out. I don't want to give them another dimension to fuck around with. Yeah, I mean, you're above the curve in that regard.
That thing saved my flight. When I was in Chicago, if I didn't have 2 of those in a row, I wouldn't have made it in time. And I would have never gone to Vancouver and had poutine.
Twice.
Twice.
Or, yeah, twice. Vivid Brony, thank you for the subscription as well.
It was just magnets, Nick. Nothing that alters gravity has been invented yet. I didn't actually really think that it was altering gravity. But yeah, I'm not surprised either. One Direction mastered One Direction. Yes, somebody did. It would be them, yeah.
Chili isn't a freaking soup. You don't put soup on a hot dog or hamburger. Well, now we're getting into some serious shit.
Is this really a discussion that we need to have? It's definitely not a soup.
What blows my mind is that, you know, you can be passionate about chili. I'm passionate about chili. This is not a joke. Like, when I was in my last year of university, chili was like all I cooked. I'd buy like $30 worth of ingredients and eat it for lunch and dinner for like a whole week, basically.
Right.
And while I was eating the chili, I would YouTube and I'd be like, I wonder what the best chili in the world is. So I'm like, I get the chili passion, but to say that it's its own category of food is absurd.
I don't know why it matters at all.
Well, because
Just be happy we even have it.
that's the thing is people, I think they gotta try to elevate chili. Chili doesn't need evangelists though. It's extremely popular and
for
beloved.
itself.
I will say, people are always, well, Craig Ox, thank you for the subscription as well. But people are, whenever I hear people talking about chili, it's always like, well, you know, I like chili, but it makes me shit my pants. And I'm like, dude, you gotta see like a doctor.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I don't really have that problem ever with stuff.
Like, if that happens, if you, be careful under the sheets tonight, I had chili, you gotta like, I mean, maybe not,
Hotbox your girlfriend.
maybe not see a doctor for that, but I've never had that issue before in my life.
People say that like it's just common knowledge that if you like eat a Taco Bell, you're gonna shit yourself. I'm like, what? No.
The only time I've ever had serious like digestive issues from a particular kind of food that I should have known about well in advance was that time we did the 52-hour stream and we were taking shots of sriracha.
That's crazy.
The next day, during one of my several bowel movements, I was like, this is hell.
People
Like,
aren't meant to do that, man.
I went through hell a few times
Right.
that day.
That's why it's hot sauce, hot as hell.
You should really apply the hot sauce to other foods, is my guess.
The colon's not meant to take that kind of abuse.
No, it's not. Chili question, beans or no beans?
Oh.
You don't even know what kind of fire that you just erupted on chat.
Who cares? Just like eat whatever you're happy
That's
eating.
exactly the proper way to handle it. Here's what I'm gonna say. I prefer, I'll eat it either way. I prefer beans in my chili, because A, I like the taste of them, I like the texture of them. B, they're good for you. They have a lot of fiber in them. And C, it is a cheap thickening agent. But then there's people who are like, you don't put beans in a chili because then you just got to put more meat in it instead. I'm like, okay, sure, you're buying.
I would also kind of say mostly all the same stuff. I've never turned away a chili though that had no beans. So, but I love the kidney beans personally. Like I would definitely enjoy a pile of those.
Look, if you don't like beans, I'm not saying all chili should have beans. You should have the right to eat a chili that does not contain something that you find disgusting. If all chili had mushrooms, I'd be pissed, man. I don't like mushrooms very much. But I think you should have choice. But what I hate is when these bean haters come in and say, oh, you can't put beans in a chili. That's sacrilege. Do you pray to the fucking chili Jesus every night? What does it matter? I'm eating it. You're not eating it. Oh, I'm a fan. But then I'm a hypocrite because then when Josh posts like a picture of a fucking tortellini sandwich, I'm like, what's wrong with you?
I wish I thought of that.
Get your head right.
Or like when I want to take 2 Eggo waffles and put ice cream between them, all of a sudden it's a problem.
Look,
I didn't say you had to eat it.
It's not a problem. You can eat whatever you want. I'm just looking out for you, man.
Okay.
As an adult.
It's just a dessert.
It's not just a dessert. It's a
What else
dessert.
is it?
It's not just a dessert though. It's
What
a
else is it?
that says a lot about the state of your life. It's a canary in the coal mine for desperation when you start putting
God.
2 Eggo waffles with ice cream on them together.
I look at it like a mark of creativity. You don't see a lot of people doing that.
I think the fact that you look at it like a mark of creativity says even more about the situation than previously.
Not only am I desperate, but I'm also in denial, is what you're saying.
No, that's what you're saying. It's what I'm implying.
Okay, sure. Chili Antichrist, oh my god. I really like the whole chili Jesus idea.
Yeah, it's people literally say it's sacrilege. I love chili. I really, really like chili. It's a good balance of cheap, delicious, versatile, and healthy. It's an extraordinary food item. But just chill E the fuck out, please.
Oh, I get it.
You gotta chill E. If your name starts with an E, that one goes out to you.
E?
What do you think about cornbread with a layer of custard baked into it?
Oh, that sounds badass.
That sounds fucking awful.
You probably also hate rice pudding, though.
I hate rice pudding.
All right, that's exactly right then.
You are 100% correct.
Josh, by the way, applauds my waffle and ice cream vision.
That
and I
doesn't
thank him
surprise
for that.
me. Is that really the kind of company you want to keep in this argument?
I'm glad somebody looks out for me, that's all.
I got a bunch of 7-year-old nieces and nephews that would approve of that as well.
You want me to hook them up with some sweet waffles and ice cream? I could do it.
You're not allowed near them, Nick.
Oh, why?
It's a
'Cause
corrupt-
you think I'm
No,
going
you-
to feed them bad food?
Yeah, it's a corruptible influence.
That's the age they should be enjoying these treats, by the way. That's what you said.
No, they have 1 hour a day personal training sessions with Mike Chang. Uncle Mike, they call him. You're not
They're gonna be
allowed.
so jacked.
I'm gonna have the most, like that TLC show about that like 5-year-old kid who was a professional bodybuilder. That's gonna be my whole family.
Is that really what you want for them? They can't just enjoy themselves sometimes? They gotta always work out?
Yeah, they can enjoy themselves while they're working out. I'm gonna be a tiger mom. Rawr.
Like a lion, Mom.
I don't get it though.
You're a lion.
No, I'm being very honest with you right now. What the hell do you find so weird about ice cream and waffles? I don't. If I was at a waffle-atorium. Also, Nick, I had a great idea for the name of a waffle restaurant. You ready?
I don't think so, but give it to me anyway.
Woeful.
So, like,
WHOAFFLE.
guilt?
Whoa, that's not a waffle. That's a woeful.
I thought woe is in, like, woe is me.
Look, that's
you
what.
hate waffles
No,
so
that's what
much.
the spelling is for. That's because you're right that woeful does mean, you know, like very sad or sadness inspiring. But this is
Yeah,
good.
based on the conversation we just had, that's where you should have been going.
But they're not going to be woefles though, Nick. They're not going to be waffles. They're going to be woefles. I'll have a Belgian woeful. Extra woe.
I can't not hear my version of the spelling when you say that.
Well, you just lost your.
The House of Despair.
Looks like I'm going to need another business partner to go on Dragon's
You gonna
Den
hook
with.
me up with a franchise?
I was thinking about it. Your birthday's coming up soon.
Yeah, in like half a year.
It's relatively soon in the entrepreneurial context of things.
It's actually like 3/4 of a year now that I think.
Yeah, but it's not a waffle, it's a woeful.
All right. Well, you know, maybe we could work on the name, and you could we could work this out, and we could still set up a franchise
No,
deal.
the name is the franchise.
Nick, please ask NL to stop, please. Stop, please, in the name of love.
You guys are gonna, you're gonna be like Ben Stiller in Envy when Jack Black comes to him with the invention, and Ben Stiller's like, "Oh, that's so stupid," and then Jack Black ends up being a millionaire.
I don't think that's how that's gonna
He
go.
also eventually gets blamed for global warming.
I don't ever want that to happen to you.
Well, I mean, I'm just making waffles. I'm not using some kind of like CFC-laden chemical spray, so
Maybe the way you make the waffles isn't quite in accord with the way that they need to be made.
they're gonna be made in a very standard way. It's mostly just the name that sets
Maybe
us
a
apart.
waffle way.
Nick, do you remember, are there parallels with the magnum opus of Ben Stiller and Christopher Walken and Jack Black and Amy Poehler and Rachel Weisz?
None of those people are in Tower Heist, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Ben Stiller's in Tower Heist.
And all those other people aren't in Tower Heist.
Woeful already exists, bro. Google it. Fuck.
Man.
At the same
All right, now
time,
you went from a millionaire to getting sued in like 3 seconds.
At the same time, I'm vindicated because it exists.
You know, Vin Diesel's vindicated. Doesn't make you any better than him.
You're right. I'm not trying to suggest that I'm better or worse than Vin Diesel, Nick.
Oh, I thought you were actually.
I'm not trying to suggest that.
That should be his R&B album, by the way, Vindicated.
Yeah. Yeah, it really should be. You know where that album would be after a couple of weeks?
In a woeful mess.
No, it'd be in the bargain bin.
Bargain Vin? Is that what you just said?
Maybe.
Did you say bargain Vin?
I said bargain bin?
Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
Thank you.
I had to wait.
You had to make
Wrap
me
my
earn
mind
it.
around it. I love the nail, by the way.
Yeah? It's a shitty run, Nick, but might be able to be made to work.
Should have done 8 run. 8 run's pretty great.
Yeah? What do you have?
I have a death card and the nail.
Alright, we're in a pretty similar boat. I have a death card.
Got like a few spirit hearts. That's great too.
I used to have those.
A cube of meat.
I got 3 of those. I like how the death card kills the bullets as well. It's like it doesn't fuck around with its existential erasure.
Have you seen what death does to Alucard in Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
I haven't
It takes
played
away
Castlevania
both his
Symphony
shit.
of the Night, Nick, because it's not as good of a game as Crash Bandicoot 2.
You should watch what you say, because we have an Ape Escape fan in the audience.
I didn't say it. Navigator said it.
So when are you gonna stream Symphony of the Night?
Probably never. Seems like it's one of those
Sad.
games that you can't play if you haven't played it before because people just get mad at you.
If they do, like, I guess I'll tell you, because I'm probably gonna stream it at some point, and if they get mad at me, then I'm gonna be more mad at them, because that game's amazing. Nobody should ever be mad while you're playing it.
All right, that's good to know.
Hear that, chat? You better not be mad at me for playing a video game on the internet. Can you ask that bald scumbag what he thinks of creme brulee?
I'm not much of a dessert guy, but I respect it for what it is.
He doesn't like cakes either.
I'm not much of a cake guy. Oh, I should have used my best friend there. You're right, chat, in 15 seconds.
I'm not sure I've ever even eaten a creme brulee before.
Really?
Can't really think of a time when it's ever happened, so I guess not.
It's not like, you know, rare. They serve it at like Applebee's and stuff, I think.
Yeah, I guess probably I just haven't ever been in a place and ordered it, and thought to order it rather, when I was there.
It's not like flan or anything.
No, I think it looks good. I've seen him eaten plenty of times. I just never had one.
Sure, why not? This will be fun.
Weird thing to learn about myself today.
My range is high anyway, so that doesn't matter. All right. Sorry, Nick. I'm in the
No, I didn't
zone.
say anything important.
I'm in the zone right here.
The auto zone.
Exactly. Just picked up number 1. Ooh, no getting out of that one, huh? I thought about taking Little Chad, by the way. I might take Little Chad. But it's going to make the relic worse, which is what I'm suffering with right now. And Al, how do you feel about pie? I don't really like it. I like savory pie, like meat pies, but I'm not really much for sweet pies. My taste buds are not well suited for the sweet to begin with. I prefer savory things, just a personal preference. I'm not gonna say anything as foolish as, you know, fuck desserts or anything. But, you know, when kids were always like, hey, I want to eat ice cream for every meal, I was more like, you know, potato chips, I guess. Both not really beloved by parents, I guess.
There's a point where I could have eaten mashed potatoes just about every day.
Yeah, I could still get down with that. No question about it.
Ramen as well. I was totally, like, way deep into ramen.
Nah, dog.
And it was shitty ramen, too. It wasn't even, like, with anything. It was just like, here's some noodles and broth.
Yeah, I really can't relate to that. I lived on ramen noodles a lot in Korea, but that was largely due to crippling anxiety that made me unable to get out of my comfort zone. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I didn't dislike it, but ramen is one of the only foods that after eating it consistently, I actually do feel like physically worse after eating it. Like, if I ate like too much of this, I could actually see myself dying at a young age.
I think I saw a video online somewhere that, like, showed it in someone's stomach, and it does something it's not really supposed to do when it tries to digest, because I don't think it's entirely, like, food.
Yeah. Restaurant ramen, I can get down with. I think it's pretty delicious. Instant ramen, I'm not a snob about. It just makes me feel weird. I do still eat it from time to time in dire circumstances, though. But, like, yeah,
Ramen.
restaurant quality ramen I get down with.
I've heard of bacon ramen. That sounds kind of salty as hell.
It sounds incredibly salty. Yeah.
There is a limit. Like, I like salty foods, but there's a point where it's like, this hurts me to eat. I don't want this. You've oversalted this.
Yeah. You can overdo it pretty easily.
What's
and also,
my favorite
like,
curry? I don't know, man.
some people eat just a dry noodle packet. Can't get down with that.
Ramen is not real food. Wow, Nick, way to shit on Japan. I hope you understand the
come on.
context that I said that within, and it had nothing to do with Japan.
Is instant ramen as well, not
Yes,
like
that's what I was
the entire like concept of ramen.
Yeah.
Hired to help. Welcome back to the Lion Pride, buddy.
Classic hired help.
To the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. NL, did you ever eat a brand called Nongshim? Yeah, Nongshim is like super popular. I ate a fuck ton of Shin Ramen when I was in Korea. Like a staggering amount of Shin Ramen. I'm not bragging. It was mostly just exceptionally unhealthy.
You're bragging, actually.
I saved so much money on food, dude. It only took like a year and a half off my lifespan.
Equivalent exchange. You turn into a chimera at the end.
I don't even know what. I know I've heard the name. I don't know what mythical animal it is. Is that the eagle with the? Or is that a griffin? It's like an eagle lion.
It's a reference to Full Metal Alchemist is what I was trying to make there.
Okay. Well,
It's like, put the people in it.
not in 100 fucking multiverses would I have gotten that one.
You get my weird references. Sometimes you do, anyway.
Is this what the question you were asked, Nick? NL, what is your favorite curry?
Yeah, I don't know what flavors of curry there are to like. I've very rarely even eaten curry in
I think
my life.
they mean like regionally.
Oh, okay.
So I'd have to. I eat a lot of Japanese curry, and I like it a lot. I would have to say though, my favorite curry is like a Thai curry, and then maybe Japanese, and then various kind of like Indian curries, I guess.
Mr. Saucy Beans, are you mad? So, am I the only one who thinks this is a fucking food show? What is this now? Nick and NL's Master Cook-Off? I don't know if you're actually just being silly or what.
I don't know why he's saucy, and his name has beans in it, so I can understand it, I guess.
It's okay. Everybody's cool here. Thank you very much to Hired Help for the subscription, and welcome back to the Quarry. Always good to have you here, Hired Help. And I think we're about to the end of our Isaac segment, unless
I'm about to fight Blue Baby.
In the chest a few times.
I'm only gonna get to fight Blue Baby once. Dav GT. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Curry is, I mean, I get what you're saying, Zarkanite. I think it is more popular in Britain than it is in North America, but I think it depends where you're at. There's a lot of curry in Vancouver of various kinds. We got like a Japanese curry place very close by. We imbibe fairly frequently. I think imbibe is only for drinking, but
Mr. Saucy Beans is okay. We're
right.
good.
I'm glad to hear that.
I guess I'll start reading off some of these donations. If
Yeah,
that's
feel free. I'm in the zone right now.
All right, stay in the auto zone. Thank you to Dweorg for the 569 donation. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading all the words today. Hey, Nick, been enjoying the NLSS for almost a year now. Really enjoying your guys' Borderlands game. That is reassuring to hear, and I appreciate that. It's like a daily dose of your great personalities. This is for me watching NL's videos and not you. All right, thank you very much for the donation. Also, thank you to Law Dice for the $1.69. I have to leave for work soon, so I can't watch much of the show, but I know that I continue to support you guys, and I'll be there tomorrow. Thank you very much, Law Dice, and thank you to Zarkanite for the $2.69. Give this to Tomo. Josh is watching. You know you're donating the wrong dude, but thank you very much, and I'll see that Tomo gets a new kitty treat or something. Thank you to Anonymous for the $1. I'm not sick, but I took the day off to watch the NLSS. Here's $1, but I want it back if I get fired.
All right, yeah, don't do that.
I will happily give you back your $1 if you get fired. Don't get fired, please.
I died in Isaac. It was very,
Unbelievable.
very close though. The entire thing is I was too busy talking about food to do the math on my 2 of Hearts, and then I used 2 of Hearts too late, and then had like 3 fewer heart containers than I should have.
Looks like you got smorked.
I smorked myself, though. We're going to be back to play some Goofball goals in 3 minutes. I'm very interested to see how this goes. But in any case, we'll be back. Thanks for joining us so far, and see you soon.
See you soon. I still can't update the damn title of this. Let's try refreshing it. Oh, now I'm logged out. Okay. Can't get into Twitch.
How did you get logged out?
I don't know. Twitch, what are you doing, man? Okay, I'm back in. Did it run ads then if I'm logged out? Ah, there it is. Wow, this is in the Twitch database.
Really?
Yep.
Goofball goals. I'm surprised.
We in there. You need to make it windowed, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't, like, the window size can't be changed, right?
As far as I can tell. Oh, you know what? Maybe it can.
Yeah, you click that thing.
Yep, it works.
Okay.
Just have to kind of estimate 720.
I should be relatively okay at that by now. I think it's like this big.
Yeah.
Let's see how close I am. Just by eyeballing it.
I've had to do this a few times too.
Nick,
Did you nail it?
the black bars are like 2 pixels on the
Nice.
top and bottom. That's my eyeball of 720 by 1080. Or the other way
Well
around.
done.
They're actually barely noticeable. That's amazing.
Mine did not come out quite as well as yours.
That's one of the benefits of playing everything in windowed 720 by 1080. You have these EA ads that just completely break your stream?
Nope.
Like, anytime there's an ad for FIFA, it finishes, and then it just never turns into anything else.
I have Twitch Turbo Mate.
Ah, alright. What is this an ad for? Dragon Age. I think I might pick that up.
You're on my my chum list or whatever, right? In this, I think we're on.
I think that is called a chum list, yeah. This doesn't just, like, flash RIP on screen, right?
I don't think it does. No.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It's got to be bigger than 720 though, because I can't read the title screen.
I don't think you need to, though, right? Like,
Well, I thought I was gonna set a couple sliders, maybe.
okay. I'd just like to score a goal for the first time in my history of playing this.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
What is this button that says click ass, by the way?
Just try it right now. It's not a big deal. You can back right out of it.
What does it do, though?
It takes you to a demo place where you can have fun with stuff.
You see, I'm not going to click that on stream. That just sounds like a It
What?
says click ass.
No, there's no ass on the thing.
I say
It's
click
just-
ass, and you say just click it. It'll be fun. I'm not going to do that.
I'm not gonna get you in trouble on Twitch.
Hey,
I
what's
care about
this?
you more
What's
than-
this device with a trigger? Oh, just put it next to your temple and pull it. It'll be fun. Oh, you're dead.
Unless we were in Persona 3, and then you just have evoked
Alright.
your inner spirit.
I'm going to click play over the internet here.
I dare you.
We're gonna play
Did you
some-
set the time of the length of the game to longer than 1 minute?
Why don't you invite me then?
Okay. I'll set it to like 10.
10 minutes?
Yeah, because then we maybe get a few goals in.
All right, we'll give it a try at least. I'm not clicking the ass, guys. I'll do it in the...
You should click if you want to click the ass. You can check my video, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
I clicked it first thing actually.
I'm the guy who plays Mount Your Friends with the safer work filter on. Wow, NL is like a 7-year-old girl. I just don't want to lose my freaking channel out of curiosity. Add MSYN. Adamson? I'm down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
There we go. Chap list. There you are.
Am I on? What?
Did you get an invite?
No. What are you typing over there? You in the command console or something?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get you into the game. You're in my chap list.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I see you.
Now I can invite you.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. Here we go. Nick, why don't you explain to the people at home what the hell Goofball Goals is?
All right. So we've got two teams here. It's a physics-based soccer game where we're going to try and score goals on each other, but we can hardly walk.
Right.
The idea being that we want to kind of strategically position our players so that they can actually help guide the ball in one direction versus the other. I mean, it's just soccer. It's just soccer with bad physics.
Right.
If
There you
that
go.
makes sense.
Could you possibly explain to me what the difference between like holding control and not holding control does?
Honestly, control isn't really a factor for me. I use WASD sometimes. Sometimes I drag lines, and sometimes I press spacebar.
Okay.
The spacebar is click.
So I'm the blue team. You can do it, man. Kick the ball. Yeah, I'm the blue team. Nick is the not blue team.
AKA red team is another word for that.
He's the red team. I had a great idea for a drinking game with this, which is every time you get scored on, you have to take a drink because you probably actually wouldn't get that drunk. Oh.
That was a sweet kick I almost had there.
No, don't turn around.
No, I've fallen.
Now, there is music. I turned it off. I should turn it back on.
I kind of imagine everyone to be drunk in this game, and I think that's a fun way to look at it.
It's like soccer, but more interesting. That's like ultimate shots fired here. Oh.
I'd like to fire some shots at your goalkeeper. How about that?
Oh, come on, Nick. That's never going to happen. You got a goal on us when we practiced, but it was just because I literally walked into it and smacked the shit out of it and broke the...
You did break
I broke the pegs at the back of it. Don't try to kick me in the heart. Oh!
Your guy can't even walk straight.
Okay.
How are you going to play soccer like that?
If it wasn't 10 a.m., I would do a triple shot for every goal. Look, I'm not encouraging this. I think it could lead to all sorts of problems. But I would like to play that with you at some point, Nick.
Okay.
The Goofball Goals drinking game.
We'll do like an hour-long stream and just let it be one long game.
Got to do some click and drag here. I like it because it gives you like that football manager, like you can coach the game a little bit. You'd be like, okay, you come over here, you come over here.
I was thinking how fun this would be if you could do it like Frozen End Zone, where it's like each player gets one turn to make your moves, and then you try and take it from there.
Oh Jesus.
Now you fucking done it.
As soon as
Oh my god.
as soon as you fall out, you just like keep falling forever.
The game is not good at understanding what to do with the blocks when the wall starts getting in.
Okay, we gotta work together. It's like on a foosball, like a shitty foosball table. If it gets stuck in the corner, you gotta take like a pause and get it out of there. Oh, what the? You just fractured this fucking skull on the. I think this might be a handball. Nick, I can't do anything, man. I
can't get you off the ball when you're like that.
I can't move. I wonder if I can click and drag him. Give me a sec. All right, get out of there, dog.
Guys, I'm not ignoring donations. I'll read them when we get a moment. Don't worry.
He's trying. Oh!
All right, this is my chance.
This is my chance. It just falls over.
Oh shit! Did you see how far that went?
Oh, okay. You gotta play net.
Get out of here.
No, I want to be this guy now. Yeah, okay.
Your team sucks.
No, what do you stop?
I'm doing a sweet dance now. I'm gonna kick you in the shins.
All right, here we go. You know, I've noticed that E and Q are like the only way that you can actually move effectively.
No, I use WASD just fine.
Yeah? How's that working out for you? No, get up! Get up, you scumbag!
Don't kick it over there, no!
Oh, Jesus, don't walk out into the fucking Sahara Desert here. I'm just gonna let you, do what it is you're doing there.
Don't let me do that. Also, don't go near that wall or we're never gonna end this.
I think this is inspired by the England national team.
I had a freaking comment like that on the YouTube video as well.
Oh, Jesus. Can you... No, don't break the net, you asshole. Get in the other...
Your own team's probably trying to make this easier on me.
I feel like once you get it in the corner, it's just GG. Like...
No. We can go outside of the boundaries.
I'm aware. I don't think I want to do that, though.
This is how I won last time.
Yeah, it's bullshit. You kick it, like, behind the net.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, now you've done it.
I don't like the ball being out there.
Hey, we got to collude, man. Give me a second. I think I've got the right idea for getting this ball back in play. Okay? Control this guy. Don't come after me, Nick. I'm okay in spite of what my physical condition there might have lead you to believe.
We'll see about that.
Give me a second. Okay, gotta Oh, okay. Hey, cool it for a
You're taking
second.
too long.
No, don't. I'm gonna save the team. Get that other defender off of me, Nick. Okay, thank
Do I
you.
look like I'm on you?
Okay, wait. Yeah, he's gonna block the shot. I'm trying to get the ball back in. This is my corner.
I'm not carrying anywhere. You're taking too long.
Dude, you're gonna just lead to us not being able to play the game.
Nope.
That's what you're gonna do. See, look. Oh, fuck.
That was the worst shot I've ever seen in my life.
It's because of all the debris that you put in the way. I don't even care if I get scored on at this point. I just want this game to continue on. Okay, here we go. Can you do me a favor and have one of your teammates maybe smash through this? Oh, never mind. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
No, I did it myself.
You gonna get back up there, mate?
Never saw this coming.
He's doing a sweet little froggy bounce. Oh, that's bullshit. What? That's ultimate bullshit. That is the craziest horseshit I've ever seen.
That's my vuvuzela.
How does that count as a goal? You smashed it through the side of the
I'll
net.
smash my fist through the side of your head.
Well, yeah, good luck getting it now.
All right.
What?
Just because I'm amazing at this doesn't mean anything. Goal!
That's actually the greatest kick I've ever seen in this game by several orders of magnitude.
Get good, mate.
Oh, I'm coming for you, big boy. I can't believe that you scored that goal with such authority. Yeah!
All right, good block, good block.
I am actually amazed by that shot you made.
Your chat is going nuts.
I just clicked my heels in midair.
Yes, here it comes.
No,
Ready?
no.
Goal!
All my dudes fell over.
Let's do it again.
How do you kick it so hard?
Spacebar, man.
Yeah, but like how though?
You just gotta be good. It's my trick.
Well, I've already got that part mastered, as you can see. Excuse me? I'm trying to
I'm gonna put you in a leg lock.
I'm just trying to make my way here. Tell you what, first we start with a pass. There you go. Well done. Good form.
I just kicked you in the side.
Tevez with his... Oh, nice move
shit.
there. Yeah.
You flexed yourself.
Thought it was Torabosh for a second. How do you kick it so hard?
Spacebar, man.
Yeah, but like, how's your timing so good?
I know how fast I'm walking, I guess.
Like, look at that. That was my kick right there. I just fell over. I just fall over every time. Look at these guys are fighting each other. They're mad.
Oh god, I just put my face right in your butthole.
Look at my dudes fighting over here.
Tell him to break it up. Oh my god, did you see what he did with his hand? He put his hand on the other guy's face and was like, I'm not taking your shit anymore.
Yeah? Yeah? What'd you say to me, man? Get out of here.
What are you doing? I thought you said you were gonna get better.
I'm trying, but two of my dudes are fighting each other. I wish I could just pull off your arm. Oh my god.
Oh, my leg went backward.
Why do you hate this? Why do you hate the soccer field?
You're at my foot. How about that?
Get out of the way!
No.
Well, we only got a minute left. That means we approximately have 0 ability. I still don't understand how you kick it so hard. Like, I get the spacebar thing, but I can't press it
Okay,
properly.
back off. Let me see if I can kick this all the way back into your goal from
No,
here.
you're taking too long. No, you're taking too long. Hey, there you go. We'll just kick it over here.
Oh,
if
are
you
you
don't mind.
sabotaging me
Yep,
now?
I'm sabotaging you.
Okay.
Taking it out of the Sahara. Good luck, Nick. I don't think you're going to get a fourth one. That means on aggregate, you lose.
Why?
It's a soccer thing.
We're gonna kick it out of the world, I guess.
I don't think we have nearly enough time to do that.
Well, if you stop trying to trip me, I could probably pull it off.
Oh, you're taking too long.
Just kick it then.
I'm hitting the spacebar. It's not hitting it as hard as I'd like.
You gotta time it properly when your foot's actually about to run into it.
Yeah? Okay.
See?
Yeah, that was a shining beacon of athleticism.
Don't worry about my beacon and what shines on me.
I lost. All right, let's do that again.
Invite.
Oh, it's a chap list, not a chum list.
Yeah, chap chum, same thing. Thank you to Gray Storm, by the way, for the $5 donation. Gent, heart. Thank you very much, and I am aware of the gentiness that you've expressed. You're a gentleman. How about that? Oh, I've got to win this soccer match. I'll read more donations in a minute, though. We're gonna pretend we're doing AGDQ.
Go! No! Yes!
Yeah,
Yes! The greatest player of all time with the
except for
Ovechkin
time
goal.
when I nailed that right away.
The Ovechkin goal right there. This really needs like the Pat and Matt soundtrack in the background.
It could happen. I mean, I could probably figure out a way to
Pretty
do that.
easily. Yeah.
I think if you played Sumo Tori, yes, I have.
Oh, crap.
I wish Sumo Tori
Whoa.
had. Whoa! Did you see that freaking move?
That was a pretty sweet kick there.
Oh no.
That was the first goal I've ever scored in Goofball goals.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be the last.
My guy's making pretty good time over there.
Oh my god! Just turn around, man.
Man, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Oh my god.
Yes! Shocking lapse of defense by the red team.
Kick you right in the face, though.
Hey, hey. Get the ref on the case here. This is illegal.
What? Kicking your head?
Highly
Head looks like a
unorthodox.
ball.
No, I gotta go. You gotta go back. You went too far. Oh,
Yes.
nice defending, Nick. Nice defending.
All right,
Oh, okay. Well, that might be like a straight up illegal.
No, block him. Yes. Oh my god.
I don't care about that guy. I got my defenders coming up for the. Oh, never mind. He died.
Oh, shit.
Oh, get in there.
Double knockdown.
Oh, the timing was not quite correct, but because you kicked my head instead of the ball, it's okay. You, my friend, you might have
Come on, guys.
Yes. Oh, he's got a clean break. So
team-
what?
Oh my
You
God,
can't do
my
that.
spine.
You can't do that.
My spine can't do that.
Oh, the thing changes color when they can actually kick it, like the circle on the bottom.
Oh, cool. Learning new things every day here.
I think at least.
Kick it.
All right.
All right, that's
Well,
gonna
now
get over
now
there.
you've done it. You've knocked it out in the corner here, where all
So
the
he's
bullshit
gonna end up
happens.
in the corner. Thank you to Yuri Pure Love for the $1.01. Best sub is grilled chicken, spinach, cucumber, black olives, and chipotle. Do you guys know what happened in Ottawa?
Yes. I've been deliberately not talking about it because we're not
Oh.
a news program, but there was a shooting in Ottawa. People have been asking in the chat, like, what do you think about it? I think it's real shitty. I think if you want more information on it, you should approach a reputable news source.
I didn't even know, actually.
I'm not trying to be dismissive. It's just like, you know, it's not really our place to talk about it.
What else could we say other than, like, we express our condolences? That's
Exactly.
it.
Come on. Yeah. Hey.
You want to, like, get this back in play?
I'm doing a pretty good job of it, honestly. My possession stat is out of control right now.
Oh my god, this game is legendary, says Earbrev. I agree. Look what you've done to your goal.
Yeah, this guy's trying to walk through it. Maybe because I drew the arrow
Oh,
through
you're setting me up for a perfect shot here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no! At least block the shot. Yes. I love the slow-mo strategy necessary.
Oh, yeah.
And then the fact that everything is always a wild card because you can't depend on them even walking in a straight line at all.
Ed Malachi. Thank you very much for the subscription. Oh, Nick, that was really good, man.
I can kick, man. I just can't aim.
Well, how do you kick it?
You hit spacebar.
Yeah, but, like, what's the timing like?
Like right as your next step is about to approach it is when I hit. See?
Okay.
It's like pretty dependable, actually, now that I know where to hit it.
I'm
So
actually...
probably going to try and bust that through.
Yeah, I'm scared to kick it because I worry that I'm going to...
You're probably going to end up getting that in on yourself.
All right,
'Cause, 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 'cause kind of wish we could have more people playing at the same time, so like me and Rob could be on one team and you and Bear could be on the other team.
That would actually be pretty sweet.
But it's just 1v1, sadly. Because I really like can't imagine trying to manage multiple players at the same time. What are you doing? You made potato sticks out of everything.
Dude, those are hickory sticks.
How have you not knocked that in either? Oh my god, my dude, stand up. Come on.
Kicking out? Oh my god!
Just score on yourself, man.
Duck under. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad it happened, honestly.
I'm a little embarrassed, though, because, like, that's my point. That's all I have. The one you scored.
That's the only way you know how to score anyway, so you shouldn't be mad about it.
And kicked a goal right away. What was that scream? You hear that?
No, I turned the sound off.
Dude, they're screaming every now and then. Get out. I'm gonna kick your legs.
I don't understand how your kicks are so good, man. There should be a penalty shootout at the end.
I agree, actually. That would be a lot of fun.
Give me a chance to actually try.
God damn.
Give me a chance to actually try my.
That is a cruel way to stop me from ever hitting the ball again.
All right, we got to get the whole crew on the case here.
How is this gonna end?
It's under that piece of wood, right?
Yeah. You're not even sure where it is.
I'm just trying to kick the crap out of it.
Almost got the wood away.
Hey, hey, hey! Nick, don't mess with this guy. He can save us. Oh, I clicked off the screen. Okay, here he goes. Rotate.
Save us.
Rotate slightly less.
3 minutes.
That's fine, man. That's a fucking eon in, goofball
We've been
goals.
saved. Now, it's going to go out of the room area.
If you keep kicking it, just let me get it back into freaking play and it wouldn't be an issue.
It could still be an issue.
Okay, just cool it for a second. You're going to walk around this way. I'm even going to kick it back towards you. That's how much I value the sanctity of the game. I swear to God, if you come over here and kick this out, I'm going to just be pissed. You're guaranteeing the draw. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just destroying the entertainment value of the game.
I can't even stand still.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to move sometimes, and he just flips out.
And then you go, hey-ya!
Hoopa!
And it's out. Okay, now this is the delicate moment because it could so easily be knocked against the wall again.
Is this where indie games have gone? Says Blue Man Jew. Apparently, yes.
Nick.
I was passing it to you, man.
Absolute horseshit.
That was amazing. Why is that absolute horseshit? We worked together there to help get a goal.
You worked against me.
Oh.
Yeah, good luck getting that one.
Kick you in the nuts. How about that?
Good luck getting that one.
Somebody's gonna get it.
No, stop moving. Yeah!
Oh, shit. He actually hit it. Okay. Now just guard him.
I gotta pull up Twitch chat again. There we go. Oh, Nick, you better be careful, man. You see my incredible offense coming to get you?
See my Incredible Hulk?
Oh, he almost stopped it.
Oh, no! Wait, let's just chest bump for a while, like bros do. There we go. Oh, we might 69. Watch out.
No! Yes!
The leg. Use the leg.
Yes!
Oh, this isn't happening. This is too real.
With a minute 18 left. Okay, just don't fuck it up.
Not a chance.
Don't
this is
fuck it
happening.
up. Don't fuck it up.
Not a. Get the goalie in.
Yes!
My defense. Oh, my precious defense was crushed.
Ooh, that was.
I still have time. I can pull this off. No, I've fallen. Crab walk.
Okay.
I think you're getting a little better all of a sudden.
I
Fuck.
didn't give the game the like point and click enough respect for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to put. Hey. Oh. They get up. They do the Reese Witherspoon bend and snap, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What was the? What is that dance? You want to do like a goofy one after this? I could do like a big ball.
What do you mean a goofy one?
Oh, like an extra big weird stuff.
You think this shit isn't goofy?
We could do a one-on-one big ball with a big field too, so it doesn't keep getting off.
Big field sounds like a really good idea.
I could also make the goals bigger or smaller, whatever you'd rather.
Honestly, I kind of like default rules.
Okay.
I don't think it needs any extra zaniness. Here's your chance, Nick. Oh, good try, good try.
I had to give it a shot there. I lost. Congrats.
That was a tight game.
Well, it wouldn't have been if you didn't score on yourself, honestly.
Before
Wait,
you
actually,
invite me, I'm just gonna put on
wanna...
Sound of Music.
Time limit of 10 minutes still. Team size 4. Do you want less or more dudes?
I don't think it matters.
Because I don't really use all 4 of them anyway, but...
I think it's fine.
Field width is good, gate width is good, ball size you're happy with.
I wish there was a way... Oh, make the walls robust so that they don't break.
Yep. Okay.
Not none. Oh my god. Why would you ever want that?
If you're a masochist and you just want to freaking lose the ball all the time. Did you say you wanted the bigger field or you're happy with
I don't
this?
think it matters. I don't think we need a bigger field. It's hard enough to score, man.
It really is. Okay. Invite. Thank you, by the way, to Ted Demmons for the $10 donation. It was a little while ago, but the message says, my grandmother passed away, my girlfriend dumped me, and I was laid off from my job all in 1 week. You two greatly helped me keep sane and keep my spirits up. Here's what I can spare, and thank you. Thank you, and I'm really sorry all that bad stuff just happened.
Nick, can I rely on you to not score for a minute here?
Why? What are you trying to do?
The music is so loud and made a very,
wait.
very inappropriate kind of backdrop for that last second there.
I didn't realize. Also, I'll just read the next one then. Thank you, Stickwinkle, for the $7.69. I just moved from home and I'm working basically full-time, so I haven't been able to watch your shows live that much, but either way, thanks for the countless hours of entertainment you provide. Thank you very much, Stickwinkle, for the donation and the kind words. And then we had someone by Anonymous donated $1 and says, wow, someone just donated $10,000. That didn't happen, but thank you very much for the $1. Are you ready? Are you back?
No, I'm not back yet.
Okay. Thank you to Utility Bread for the $1 donation. Tacos are my favorite food by a long shot. I home make them with flour tortillas, romaine lettuce, shredded cheddar, and fried ground beef. This consists of about 70% of my meals. Thoughts?
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it, actually. That sounds pretty good. So this Dingleberry can't figure out how to turn his music down, apparently. I'm just going to, like, swoop in a little bit
I'm
now.
back.
Okay. You did kind of, like, move the ball pretty far during the course of that.
Yeah, I moved it far enough to get into your goal.
Ugh. What a scum.
There's no rules in goofball goals, Nick.
Yeah, there aren't. It's okay, I can come back from it. Oh my god. Human beings aren't supposed to bend like that. Goalie, you need to earn your trade, man.
Earn your trade. What was that laugh for?
Trade. Oh, now you can hear all the screams and laughs, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, don't. I need you not to fall down here. Very important.
Oh, whoa!
Fuck. This is it, man. This is your moment. Your 15 minutes start now. You don't have 15 minutes, though.
We got almost 15 minutes. Wow.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
Okay, cleared the ball. Now let's get back to the goal. Doing proper goalie shit.
Not a good.
Not so good on that one. Nick, I just saw a bit of Tower Heist on TV walking upstairs. The cast to the movie looks good. You're right about that. It is.
Oh! It's a through ball!
Fantastic.
He's in the clear! Wide open spaces! Room to make a big mistake. Tevez with his bulldog-like approach. Hones in on the goal. The goalie's down! Tevez has decided to take a little nap on the pitch, but it's okay! He passes it through to
You know,
anybody
I would
else.
totally fund a Patreon of you doing this as a professional broadcaster. I would definitely spend at least $30 on it.
Wow, that's good to know. New line of work, maybe.
Chad, tell me if you agree. Wouldn't you love to hear him commentate one of these?
Oh, the back, the back
That's
butt.
worse. I can't. Oh, what do I do about this?
The back heel, that's what they call it, not the back butt. It's the Nicki Minaj thing.
There's very little odds of me getting this out successfully.
Especially
without
with the
it through.
robust walls now.
Yeah.
Just make it behind the net. Once you